Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome to World of Warcraft Retail and the start of a new leveling campaign. In this one, we're going to check out what it's like to level up during this first part of the pre-patch. We have all of the system changes, including the new talent trees. I'm really interested to see how the talent trees play out as we're leveling up and what that experience is going to be like for new players coming into the game and leveling up a character right now. This is phase 1 of the pre-patch for Dragonflight, so we don't have Drakthir Evokers yet. And I'm going to go with a Paladin, which is the class that I play the most. It's the class that I've mained in retail for most of my WoW career. And so I'm going to be fairly familiar with it, and that might give me some perspective on some of the talent choices and stuff as we level up and what they've done with the talents and abilities. Let's take a look at our guy here. We'll do a little bit of more customization here. A bunch of faces. I haven't created a human male character in a long time. You guys can see everything we kind of have access to here. Let's fix the facial hair first. Kind of like that look. I think I'm gonna go with that. What about eye color? Oh, I did notice we have two different color eyes here. I kind of like that. Let's go with that. I am going to do this one with the Northshire Valley experience, so if you're a new player to the game, it forces you into Exile's Reach. But if you've leveled a character before, I believe past level 10, you can do the original starting zone, so we're going to go with that. There's our revamped starting armor that changed sometime during Shadowlands.
Emboldened by the return of their heroic king, Varian Wrynn, the proud humans of Stormwind led the Alliance to victory in its war against the dreaded Lich King. While successful, the campaign in Northrend proved costly, and the humans now seek to bolster their strategic holdings throughout the world. Under Varian's daring leadership, humanity now braces itself for a renewed conflict with its perennial enemy, the Horde. Yet, as the great cataclysm rips across the world, familiar threats have once again arisen closer to home. It now falls to you to defend the kingdom and uphold the honor of humanity.
Alright, well, there we go. There's our new UI. We're probably going to move some things around, but I think for right now, it's probably okay the way it is. This is typically how I do my setup anyway.
Well met.
So, that's not bad. A couple of things I want to do. We do have our immersion tab here, which is interesting. Since I created this on another character, it must have stuck account-wide. So this tab is going to get rid of the general scroll, the trade chat, and stuff like that. And it's only going to show us things like item loot, NPC dialogue, so that we don't have the constant distraction of the scrolling chat. And yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, firstly, thank you for being here. Secondly, I play World of Warcraft a little bit differently than other people you might have seen on the internet. And that is to say that I just like to have a relaxing, immersive time, exploring the world that we all love. I tend to keep the volume, the music, and sound effects turned up to help us kind of get into things, and I do read a lot of the quests, so hope you're into that. Beating them back, so you're the new recruit Stormwind sent. I'm Marshal McBride, commander of this garrison. Glad to have you aboard. You've arrived just in time. The Blackrock Orcs have managed to sneak into Northshire through a break in the mountain. My soldiers are doing the best that they can to push them back, but I fear they will be overwhelmed soon. Now, typically I have Immersion installed, which is an add-on that changes the quest boxes into dialogue boxes. Right now we're add-on free, but I may re-enable that at some point. So right away we have just Crusader Strike, strike the target for 15 physical damage. Generates 1 holy power, which is the resource we're tracking here right below our character plate.
Greetings.
And we can also see the resource here below our health and mana bar, but beneath our character too. This will be the first character I've played in retail since the big revamp to the UI and all the system changes. And I'm really curious to see how it feels while leveling up. Can I unlock this? Usually I change the side of this. Let's go into some of our edit options here. And maybe I can, yeah, I can shrink this down a bit. That's how I prefer it. There we go. I probably also want to enable some more bars down here. I guess I would still do that in the interface options, which they've also changed the entire look of. Action bars, enable action bar 2. There we go, that should be good for the time being. I think everything else is okay. One of my reasons for wanting to do these original starting areas is to see how the new artwork in the UI feels with the old artwork in the game. And it still fits really well. I feel like they did a really good job of creating an updated UI that still kind of feels right for World of Warcraft. I do like it. What I'm finding interesting here on the Paladin is that we were generating this holy power, right? But we don't immediately start with anything to spend it. Let's head back and turn this one in.
King's honor, friend. For the Alliance.
Yeah, we're gonna get some gloves. Let's go ahead and equip those. So in here I have an option checked so that it condenses our bag into just one inventory as opposed to splitting the bag out, and I do prefer that. Lions for lambs. The invading orcs aren't fools. They're sizing us up, making sure that when they attack it will be to their advantage. In the forest to the northwest are Blackrock spies. They peer at us through spyglasses, watching our every move. Waiting. I want you to take the fight to them. Kill 8 Blackrock spies.
Go with honor, friend.
Alright, we can do that.
How are you?
Let's dump our inventory here.
Safe travels.
We did get Shield of the Righteous. Slams the enemy in front of you with your shield, causing 8 holy damage and increasing your armor by 31 for 4.5 seconds. Requires 3 holy power. So now we have a spender. It's interesting that they start you off on the sword and board path, the protection path, the one-hander and shield. I like that. That's really cool. And yeah, the main character I play in retail is a Paladin, but I haven't leveled up a Paladin from level 1 in probably like 10 years. Unless we're talking about Classic, and then of course we've done it more recently, but not in the modern game. That's kind of weird. When I zoom in with the mouse now, when I zoom in, it has like these frames that it snaps to. I don't remember it ever doing anything like that before. I wonder if I can change that. Would that be... Where would that be? Interface controls. Mouse. Camera. Yeah, there's nothing in here about what it's doing specifically. That's really strange. What about accessibility options? Camera shake, none. I don't think that's what it is, but... See, we zoom out smooth, but we snap in when we zoom in. If any of you guys know what that setting is and how to disable it so that it's just a smooth wheel in the way it's a smooth wheel out, I'd love to know, because I like to zoom in and out, but the frame jumping there on that is kind of obnoxious, actually. Alright, back to fighting spies. And done with fighting spies.
Light be with you. Light bless you.
Let's equip the belt. Join the battle. I received an urgent message from Sergeant Willem. Turns out that the Blackrock Orcs have hired goblin assassins. They ambushed our battalion behind the Abbey. Willem has asked me to send him a hero. You have to go and help them.
Go with honor, friend.
Alright.
Hey there.
It's true, we were ambushed. I don't dare send any more soldiers out there and risk losing them too. I need a volunteer, someone willing to risk their life.
See you around.
Have you ever seen a goblin? They're wretched little monsters that love only 2 things, gold and themselves. The Blackrock Orcs have enlisted the aid of goblin assassins to kill our soldiers. If you look to the fields in the north, you can barely make out their silhouettes sneaking about in the grass. I need you to head out there and kill every goblin you see. Okay, but really we mean kill 8.
Have a good one.
Brother Paxton here wants us to revive 4 injured soldiers while we're out there.
See you later.
And we did learn Judgment. I'm going to move this here. When you're looking at these F keys that I've bound, these are not keys that I'm hitting on my keyboard. I have a Logitech G600 MMO mouse. So I have 12 buttons on the side where my thumb is at, and about 9 of them I can hit comfortably, and they're bound to the function keys. So when I'm hitting these, I'm hitting that on my mouse with a little movement of my thumb. I'm not hitting them up top, but I can reach them up top too. But it's really easy for me just to tap it with my thumb. So this judges the target, dealing 14 holy damage. And obviously it's a nice way to pull them to us. Should be clicking on these guys to res them. What I'm really excited about is now that we have the pre-patch, we don't have to do Shadowlands content ever again. We can level this character 100% in the old world, which is what I intend to do. We'll just kind of follow through the starting experience for a while, and maybe we'll pick different zones to go to in the old world. But yeah, we're going to do Cataclysm Time Walking, but not the new Cataclysm zones, just sticking to the old world content. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I will take the chess piece, get that equipped.
Hello. See you around.
Let's get the boots equipped. Excellent work. The rear is now officially clear. We'll take care of the stragglers. I want you to go to Marshal McBride and let him know that the goblin situation is under control.
See you later.
Let's stop at the vendors and sell everything.
I supply only the finest goods. For the Alliance. Need help? Be careful.
Blackrock invasion. The orcs have begun burning down the forest. They've taken over the vineyard to the east and are planning their final assault against us. They must be stopped. Head east across the river. Kill the rampaging Blackrock orcs. Collect their weapons as proof of their demise and return to me.
Light bless you.
Hey there.
And while we're over there, Millie wants us to take the extinguisher and put out 8 fires in her vineyard.
Have a good one.
We also got Flash of Light. Expends a large amount of mana to quickly heal a friendly target for 52. We'll move that for now. I think I'm going to move this here. Should be okay. Until we get some more buttons to play with. I guess the soundtrack here must have changed in Cataclysm. It's a really strange soundtrack for Northshire Vineyards, Northshire Abbey. And let me know how the sound is, guys. Like I said, I try to keep the music and the ambience up. I feel like it's possible that it's a little bit too low right now. But yeah, just let me know, and I can get anything adjusted that we need. There we go, 8 out of 8, and we got all the weapons we need, so let's run back.
Hello. See you around.
There's a couple other settings that I should maybe check here that sometimes get reset when there's patches. No, render scale is at 200. This is the biggest one for like improved video qualities, making sure the render scale is all the way up. As long as that's good, we should be good. Doesn't look like any of my settings got reverted.
What can I do for you? Go with honor, friend.
Ending the invasion. The rampaging orc horde is led by a savage beast known as Kurtok the Slayer. Kurtok is responsible for the recent invasion and must be killed. If we are to have peace in the valley, venture back east across the river through the vineyard and look for a passage leading into the mountains. Kurtok will be there, preparing for another assault. Kill him and return to me. It would be interesting to see them go back and work in like World Quest style random events in the earlier content, so not revamping the old zones, but doing something to create some random quest events. Like maybe there should be some kobolds here still we can go after, maybe there should be some normal wolves we can go after, just other stuff kind of pulled back into the game and put in as like a bonus objective would be really cool. It's just nice to have multiple things to work towards. We got Hammer of Justice, which is going to be a stun for 6 seconds. It's going to knock him out, stop some incoming damage. We could use our Hearthstone here. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to, but Hearthstone, however you would like me to pronounce it. Most people say it's pronounced Hearthstone. I usually pronounce it Hearthstone. Just bad habits of pronouncing a word in your head the wrong way over and over again before hearing a human speak it correctly. Kind of get embedded in your brain.
Greetings.
With Kurtok slain, we are safe once again from the orcish hordes. I will send the peasants to the pass in an attempt to seal the passageway so that no more orcs may come through. It's been fun to sword and board, and we have Shield of the Righteous. So until we can pick a spec, I think we should take the one-hander. Which instead of dealing 1 damage, will deal 1 to 2 damage.
Be careful.
Big upgrade. Let's see. Report to Goldshire. You are a paladin with proven interest in the security of Northshire. You are now tasked with the protection of the surrounding Elwyn Forest. If you accept this duty, then I have prepared papers that must be delivered to Marshal Dugan in Goldshire.
For the Alliance.
We were not here in Northshire Valley for very long, were we? Like a matter of minutes. A matter of actual minutes before they sent us on our way. Let's pick up the breadcrumb quest here to the inn.
Have a good one. We will definitely grab the Goldshire flight point.
Light be with you. Be careful. Go with honor, friend.
Let's take the shield, I think.
Light bless you.
Fargo Deep Mine. The mine in Northshire isn't the only one with problems. I have reports the Fargo Deep Mine in Elwyn also has become a haven for kobolds.
Be careful.
And we already have a breadcrumb to go in the Westfall if we want it.
Honor, friend.
We also got Consecration. Consecrates the land beneath you, causing 18 holy damage over 12 seconds to enemies who enter the area.
What can I do for you? See you
Remy
around.
here wants us to speak to Marshal Dugan about Murloc troubles in the
Safe
area.
travels.
He also wants us to get 10 gold dust from the kobolds in the mine.
See you later.
King's honor, friend. Light bless you. For the Alliance.
Now, Marshal Dugan here is going to send us all the way out to
Light
speak with
bless
Guard Thomas out near the logging camp. We won't be doing that right away.
You need
William
something?
here wants 8 large candles. We can also get those from the kobolds. Here's the breadcrumb turned
Looking
in.
for something specific?
Let's also set our hearthstone
See you
here.
around. Hello. Have a good one.
Alright, and we should be good to go. There may be a quest inside here to do a breadcrumb to Stormwind City.
Can I help you?
A swift message. Yep, take the Griffin Master to Stormwind.
Have a good one.
And this is a breadcrumb into Loch Modan.
Hello. See you later. Safe travels.
Alright, for the time being, we're going to head south and we're going to visit the mine. We will take on kobolds there, and then we might be visiting the farms south of there. I don't remember if those quests made it through the Cataclysm expansion or not. Alright, we can enter from the side here. And we might as well use Consecrate because we're not going to have any mana issues. We might as well pull more than one enemy at a time. And we just heal ourselves up. I really like the new casting bars with the new UI. It's very cool. Oh, and guess what? Auto loot is on by default. I think this is the first time in 20 years that I've made a character that an auto loot is now on by default. Didn't have to turn auto loot on. It's pretty amazing. Pretty empty in here. Somebody else is definitely in here. And they seem to have killed everything. Maybe we give a look around outside. It's pretty empty out here too. There's a couple up the hill here. Looks like we do have some respawns popping up. Now we do have some quests over on the farm that have showed up on the map. We're going to want to go over there and take a look at those. We've got all the gold dust we need. Now we just need a few more candles. Alright, that's 8 out of 8. Let's head over to the farms and see what's going on over that way.
Good day to you.
Speak with Billy about the lost necklace.
See you later. What can I do for you?
And Ma Stonefield here wants us to kill Princess. Now, I think Princess is now right here. Yeah, Princess is right here. Right in the field. She used to be across the zone, so... Used to be a little bit harder to track her down, but... Here she is. Alright, that one's done. And then Billy is over at the vineyards. Over to the east.
Hello. See you around. Farewell.
Never equip the shield, we'll do that now. Or the one-hander. It's the day where we get upgrades and just don't equip them. Not that either one is a huge upgrade, but everything does help. I like how this hammer looks. Billy wants us to have a pie made for him, and first we need to gather some tender boar meat from the local boar population.
You need something? Safe travels.
Alright, she made the pie for us. How to use holy power. That's a good time for that tutorial to pop up. We've been using holy power because we had Shield of Righteous. But yeah, now we have Word of Glory, which we can use for a heal. So we can use 3 holy power to heal a friendly target for up to 101. And he let us know that a kobold named Goldtooth actually has the necklace now, because he lost it, and now we have to go take him on. We have Narg the Taskmaster. This is their new icon for what a silver dragon used to be. Not sure exactly what the reasoning was behind replacing the silver dragon, but yeah, this icon here, this little star, means that they're a rare, but not an elite. Really wish they would put the silver dragon back in. It's super iconic. And we all knew what it meant. So, there's that. If it isn't broken, don't fix it.
How are you? Have a good one.
Alright, everything else I believe is going to be back to the north or to the east. Let's go ahead and use our Hearthstone here to get back to the inn.
Hey there. Have a good one. Safe travels. See you around. What can I do for you? See you later.
Got a new chest guard here, a little bit more armor, just a color palette change.
Need help? Go with honor, friend. Be careful.
We're also being sent to explore the Jasper lode mine, which is going to be over to the north and
For
east.
the Alliance.
Let's empty out our inventory here.
King's honor, friend. Light bless you.
So it looks like, you know, we have another quest to go down here. We can do that at some point. We have further concerns out that way. We can take a charger, I think.
Be careful.
Yeah, let's go ahead and, oh no! Is it sending? Okay, good. For a minute I thought I misread it and it was sending us to Westfall. But no, I think we're good. This is going to take us right out to the logging camp. That's right, you no longer have to make the run. You can just ride this dude's elite horse. It's good. It's fun times. It's nice to, like, get on a mount before you can have a mount. Just to see, like, what it's like. Obviously, we're pretty close to getting a mount ourselves.
Well met. Go with honor, friend.
Yes, Murlocs have settled in and around the streams in eastern Elwyn. We don't know why they are here, but they are aggressive and at least semi-intelligent.
Be careful.
A few days ago, we sent 2 guards, Rolf and Malachi, to investigate along the river, and they have not yet returned. To complete my report, I must know what happened to those men.
For the Alliance.
He also wants us to kill 8 prowlers and some young forest bears while we are
Go
about
with
it.
honor, friend.
Wanted poster here is for a bounty on Murlocs. Bring 8 torn Murloc fins to guard Thomas. And James Clark. Kill James Clark and take his head. By decree of the Stormwind Army, a bounty has been placed on the head of James Clark. Clark is wanted for robbery, burglary, arson, and murder. He is also a suspect in the kidnapping and disappearances of the Brackwell's prized pig, Princess. That's weird. Because, you know, Princess was on her own farm hanging out. But yeah, that's probably quest text from classic times. So we could do anything. We can look for bears. We can look for murlocs. James Clark is going to be over here in one of the houses, I think. Maybe we go start with him. The worst thing is having to do this in front of the kids. Let's pull them outside. Just need to talk to your daddy for a minute. Nothing bad happening here. Don't feel bad about this at all. Probably one of the more heinous things we do before level 10. The Collector. This note is a schedule with a list of days and times when a person described only as the Collector will receive a shipment of gold from the mines in Elwyn Forest. From the schedule, it looks as if the Collector resides near the Brackwell Pumpkin Patch. Lots of quests going on.
Light be with you.
Sarah wants us to bring her 6 linen scraps, which we'll get from some of the Defias guys we'll be fighting. Let's grab the flight point, because that's convenient. And Marshal Patterson has a quest. So does Supervisor Raylan. She probably wants us to collect some bundles of wood. Yeah.
Light bless you.
Need help?
We could turn in his head
For the
here
Alliance. Be careful.
and turn in the Collector
Go
schedule.
with honor, friend.
If the Collector is taking gold from our mines and he's stealing from the kingdom, bring the Collector to justice and bring me the ring mentioned in the schedule.
Light bless you.
Okay, we could do this stuff in any order. Let's go get the Collector's ring. Get that done first. And I think we'll be able to fight some guys for linen while we're down there. Four guys is going to be a little bit rough. Feel like we could probably get a heal off and be okay. Maybe even a couple of heals if we need it. Let's do another one. Alright, yeah, that could have been a lot worse. Got the ring, got a couple of scraps of linen. Let's scour the area for bandits and see if we can get the rest of our scraps. I am really surprised there was no one else in here. Usually they'll cram like 3 guys in places like that. Alright, that's everything we need. Torn murloc fins we could find by the water, that's true. But we'll be able to get them up here by the logging camp as well. So yeah, I think we're going to head back and get these ones turned in. And we'll look for any prowlers or bears along the way.
Well met. Be careful. Safe travels.
Alright, that gave us our taunt Hand of Reckoning, which in retail does not do damage to the enemy like it does in Classic.
Well met. Go with honor, friend. Light bless you.
And we do have some greens to equip here. Let's get the gloves. There we go. And yeah, we're looking good. I think that I'm going to take a break here for today, guys. I'm going to get us to Stormwind.
Safe travel.
And we do have a breadcrumb that turns in there as well. And yeah, my plan for this character is to level it up here during the pre-patch, doing all old world zones. And level it that way to 60. I really, for whatever reason, I just can't get into doing the Shadowlands campaign, even though I know it's like probably pretty short and we could just get through it. I really don't enjoy the content as much as I enjoy the art and like the character design and stuff. I don't like the level design of how the quests are laid out, and I just don't have a good time in the content. Doing the old world stuff is something that's always enjoyable to me. I like seeing some of the zones from the Cataclysm revamp that I haven't really seen a lot of. I think for this one we'll go into Loch Modan and maybe some wetlands stuff to see how those have changed. We haven't done that before in a retail playthrough. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing how the Paladin evolves over time while leveling it up and just getting re-familiar with the class again. It has been my main class for about 10 years, but obviously I don't play a lot of retail these days, and I don't play a lot on the Paladin except in new content, so looking forward to relearning the class from the beginning here. Let me know what you guys think. If you did enjoy the video, consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like. It would help me out a lot. And until next time, guys, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.